Yo. Oh, the mic arm wants to say hi. Sounds like a violin. Yo, Red Zoro. Deprived of the music. Yeah. Thanks for holding it down in the YouTube chat. Somebody's got to do it. Yo, 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 yo. Everybody. Happy, Stream Deck Thursday. Stream Deck wasn't working there. Happy Thursday. Well, almost Friday. Almost the weekend. Oh, snap. I have to go to the dentist on, when is it? Tuesday? Either Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. I gotta go get my teeth cleaned. See if I can find the email. Oh, I also have to pay some money for my doctor's appointment. Yo, cleanery. Dude.
Wow, 7 months crazy.
7 months. Thank you very much, man. Glad to have you. Enjoy the emotes, the ad review. Tuesday, July 1st. My dental. Oh, cool. And my electricity bill's due. Awesome. Everything. Everything, dude. Yo, Ty, thanks for stopping in, dude. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Yeah, it's a little late night. A little bit of late night practice. Wesker in the background? He usually is. Yeah. July 1st? Yeah, it's not until next month. Wait, hang on. Is it July 1st? Did I read that wrong? Oh, fuck, it is July 1st. It's not next. Oh, shit. Yeah, my dental's not until... it is also a Tuesday. Yeah, but it's not for another month. Coincidentally, also a Tuesday. Well, I guess not coincidentally. It's coincidental. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, yeah, it's a month from now. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. I would have looked like an idiot. It's not until it's a 6 p.m. dentist appointment. I think that's the latest. It's like after hours. They like turn off all the lights and everything's like blacklit. Am I ready for the hotfix? Yeah. I'm pretty confident I can do like a no reset run and it'll be fine. But I would really like to have a clean run. Yeah, rave dentist, dude. I do have to say my dentist is oh, okay. Well, Silent Hill 2 is starting on this monitor now. Don't know why it started doing this. Open it just like, shoop, there we go. Cool. June, July, both start with J and have 4 letters. Just go this Tuesday. My dentist is actually really good. I am the clip commander. I know a few people will get that joke, but not a lot. Alyssa gets that joke. Alright, capture. Whenever you're ready, game. There we go. Sick, dude. Yeah, I'd like to have a relatively clean run. I'm still leaning on keeping the simple cam installed just in case like shit goes like I'll load the retry at Prison 2. I'll do that like once, maybe twice. But if we fuck that up a third time, I'm just gonna free cam it and be like, I'm sorry, I can't show you this clip. Yeah, or I could potentially keep a save. I could keep an autosave Probably. And just load it from the third clip. The most scary is motel. Yeah, also that. Yeah, if I fuck up motel, I'm gonna feel like a real asshole. Yeah, that's that, and if I really fumble with the second clip in prison. Those are maybe the two situations where I would consider just free camming to be like, I'm sorry. But to set this up again normally is like 3 minutes. And we don't have that time. But I would like for that to not happen. I would like it to be a valid run. Technically, if I PB, it would be nice if I could submit it. But we're gonna get a lot more practice in between now and Wednesday anyway. We have a few days. Yeah, I always do the item inspection. Yeah, I always do it. It's too scary without it. I still do it for the basement skip in hospital. I should probably cut that out though, because I'm pretty sure I could get that clip now that I'm a little bit more familiar with forward facings. Your birthday's this Sunday? Yo, happy early birthday. If I don't see you on Sunday. Nice. Oh man, Switch 2 comes out soon, doesn't it? It's almost Switch 2 time. Yeah, of course, dude. Absolutely. Did James get these sick beats? He's always had them. Running this game without music is a little difficult for me. Like, I love the ambience and the noise of this game, but a lot of it is just kind of silence. Usually you can't hear the music. I do have it turned up maybe a little bit louder than normal. It shouldn't be too loud, though. What's cool is the music's on a VOD track. So if you're watching on YouTube, or if you clip, or like look at the VODs, the music isn't actually there. Yeah, the hills are not so silent today.
Anyone in here?
The porn. Not at all. Pick it up. Not called Sick Beats Hill. Now it is. How's it going, David? I Heart Music Mountain. You looking at Night Rain? Yeah, I'm not really like a Souls guy. It looks cool. Like, so does Elden Ring. Theoretically, if I ever do become a Souls guy, I have so much content that I'll be playing Souls games for like a year. I probably won't be like, you know, it won't be good. We're doing pretty good. Chilling. Kind of looking forward to July. Some fun things. Finally have the the hotel booked for Vegas. Gonna be a busy week. Or like week plus 9 days about. I'm sort of glad I didn't have anything to submit for this GDQ. Because, like, I think the stress of running would have did me in a little bit. But a GDQ. Kinda leaning on submitting this. Read the Civ 7 reviews and it makes you feel sad.
Hey, wait.
It's a nice, mostly negative. It's just really badly received. They fired Luigi. I don't know.
Hello?
Okay, sweet. Shit, not sweet. Try this again. There we go. I pressed the buttons too early.
Where are you, Mary? Is that?
Is Gandhi not a maniac anymore? He hasn't been... I think I was like in the first Civ game that bug existed. And it's kind of been a meme ever since. Was a funny bug, yeah. Definitely. Probably be hitting this without the... Speaking of bugs. This is gonna be a lot of time lost, but... Let's just roll with it. A little de-rust. The practice. This year has been filled with bugs and more bugs. That's been the theme. In every sense of the word. Silent Hill 2 Remake and RE7. Yep. We've gotten our fair share of Marge. Yo, Shadow. Theoretically, we got some good things coming for RE7, assuming they go through with adjusting the leaderboard to account for uncensored. I feel like that's a good play. I would like it. Banned from playing Shoshone? Joshini? I don't play Civ.
Hello?
Alyssa stepped away.
Is anyone there?
What's going on in the RE7 Discord? Hasn't really been much movement on it, but the general consensus from everybody I've seen is like, yeah, we should do this. There's no real downsides to it. There's only upsides. The amount of work is already, like, the actual, like, manual job of going through and finding out which run needs time subtracted and whatever is, like, it can be easily handled by 2 people in a night, you know? Not that bad. What was you trying to push for then, mate? So basically, currently, the censored version of RE7 has 30-ish seconds of time save across all of the censorships in the game. The uncensored version, which is like the Steam version, the version that most people have, the version that goes on sale most frequently, is always uncensored, unless you're, I guess, in Japan.
What's the kid doing here?
So This is a long story. I don't even know where to begin. Basically, Microsoft Store version sucks. Steam version is good. Because of the 30-second time save, in order to get top competitive times, you have to play on the censored version. We want to get rid of that, because the censored version is becoming less accessible as time goes on. And, yeah. Just kind of a little bit annoying. Because the Steam version gets updated. Steam version has the DirectX 12 update, has ray tracing, you can downpatch to DirectX 11. Serity version has not been updated in 5 years. So it's like kind of borderline abandonware at this point. Yeah, subtract 30 seconds from the uncensored runs. That is the idea. I heard it's better than Civ 5 with the Brave New World expansion pack. Obscure reference. Man, I've always liked Civ just because I'm a fan of sort of simulation games where you can play the same save file for like many hours, you know, like biggest world, most nations, just like max out every slider in the custom games option, and then you're just like, this is the game I will play for the next year. Like, I will be on this save file. I've always liked that. I like RimWorld a lot. RimWorld's good. Yeah, could have been better. How can you quickly make $70 to spend on Civ 7? I don't know if I could say on stream. Need a scheme? Sell jawbreakers. That always worked out. Buy jawbreakers at a discount. Sell them to Ed and Eddie kids. You know. Curlers. You missed something along the line, you have no clue what Civ is? Civilization. Sid Meier's Civilization. It's like a franchise of games. They are, like, it's like civilization building, city building, sort of like macro management type game. In that genre, it's pretty good. It's up there. Sort of sets the precedent. And there are a lot of games in the civilization city building genre. Didn't know that you don't have to use the stairs. Yeah. I'm not sure what Ebony is, but maybe. Possibly. My big city sort of colony building game is RimWorld. I fucking love RimWorld. Every time I boot up RimWorld, hours just disappear. It's so good. Yo, he goes, thank you, dude. Deep Rock Galactic. You know, I've meant to play that. Didn't they make it a rogue-like game for it, also? Don't be in the wall. Oh my god. Rogue Core. Yeah, I like... You add Rogue onto any pre-existing game type, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Never played Deep Rock Galactic. I know it's good, based on what people have said. Add Rogue to that. Yeah, gotta be good. There's no doubt. Man, I really want to get this one better. Where's Half-Life 2 Part 3? Oh, uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh, Raggy. No, we're good. Oh, that was actually good. I thought we were going weird direction. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was worried that we had the aggro for some reason. I usually don't get it when we do the backwards route, but obviously that loses a few seconds just naturally, but I don't know. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. Yo, Abby. Go, dude. Fighting with RE2R, isn't that always the case? How so? And from P being back-to-back to getting stuck in apartments. Yeah, it is like such a give and take. We have so many different clips, and sometimes you like just train your muscle memory wrong or like forget it or something, and then shit just goes horribly wrong. Or sometimes you can't fucking hit this guy. I have to not right click. Please, please, James, come. Can't not get stuttering, huh? Oh. Feeling. Such a shame Kevin Smith couldn't end the trilogy. Yeah, it's true. But see? It's such a shame Kevin Smith couldn't end the trilogy. Yeah, it's true. Such a shame Kevin Smith couldn't end the trilogy. Yeah, it's true. Such a shame Kevin Smith couldn't end the trilogy. Yeah, it's true. But see? But see? Somebody gets the title. Oh, could be DirectX 12. DirectX 12 sucks. Like a lot. Like always. We can actually reload now. We're just gonna grab ammo. Pyramid head fight anyway. You're on DirectX 11? Oh. Explain the title to me. Watch Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And then also, if you would like to, you can also watch Clerks 1 and 2. And what else? What else is good? Dogma? Is that the name of it? God, I haven't seen that fucking movie in forever. That was like an early teenage stoner movie. Mallrats. Yeah. Dogma too, right? That was also Kevin Smith, wasn't it? Am I thinking of, am I getting confused? No, yeah. I think I'm right. Yeah. Yeah, the entire Jay and Silent Bob... Really, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back is a masterpiece. But if you want to, like, get all the jokes fully beyond just, like, the meta jokes and stuff like that, there's a lot of just in-references actors they got back that are... Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, yeah. Incredible. Well, I was almost getting confused with, what was, the South Park dudes, Trey and Matt. One of their early movies was called Orgasmo. And for some reason, because some of the letters in Dogma are also in Orgasmo, I was getting that confused a little bit. That is how letters work. Made popcorn? That's crazy. But yeah, the title is a reference to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. It's a pretty good movie. Yeah, he's a morbid that gets into porno. Yeah, I haven't seen that. That was around the same time that I was, like, watching, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob stuff. Clerks. Basketball, yeah, and Team America. Oh my god. Team America was wild. Not enough people remember Team America. I'm pretty sure I saw that in theaters. I'm pretty sure our friend's dad took us to see that movie. I think he was into it. That friend's dad was like all about it. Matt Damon.
This is it.
The dog ending sucks in the remake. Yeah, it's kind of shit.
Would you really be here?
Yeah, no blooper reel. All they needed was the blooper reel. They only did 50% of the dog ending. Yeah, basketball. That was during that, like, period of time, at least for me, where it was, like, maybe, like, late middle school, early high school-ish era. And it was, like, you had to see whatever the current movie was so that you could, like, make and understand the references that everybody would make in school, like, the next Monday or whatever. It was like, if you didn't know, you weren't Q.
This place we're going to. What is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place.
I remember it happened with, like, what? Napoleon Dynamite, Nacho Libre, which, honestly, both of those movies are pretty low on my list. Like, those are not, like, rewatchable movies. Yasmin Bleeth? Who is that?
We can go through the motel. You ever stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy. James, help!
Why are you... The mannequin was like all the way...
Thanks. So that's what it was for.
Back when I used to stone tablets, yeah, we carved our notes into stone.
Now,
Just down this way.
When you were out of
So,
stone tablets, it was
James,
back to the mines.
3
You got cobblestone and flint and steel.
What do you tell her if, when you find her?
that I love her.
Oh, then
It's wild. I don't like those films. Nacho Libre and
What's that?
Napoleon Dynamite. They were good, like the first time I watched them.
this is a long time.
But watching them now, it's like nah. Like damn, I can't believe I found this funny. Oh, the female lead in basketball.
Whoa! Hey!
I always wonder that
Why'd you do that?
about people who are in like one movie. They get like a major role, like one movie, and then they don't do anything. Yeah, that's pretty good. You don't necessarily need to pull out the key. It's just a lot easier to set up that skip with an item. There is like a strat that you can do where you don't pull out an item, but it's like way riskier, and you have to combine the key at some point anyway. So you might as well do it there. I could pull out any item, but just the fact that we need to combine the key and it's the first thing that comes up makes it sort of efficient.
Yeah. Maybe you better wait here.
Who you talking to, James? You're delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad for a little warm-up practice. No resetty. Now the question is... are we a bad enough dude? One more try. Perfect. I don't really think that saved any time because it took more than one attempt, but we didn't get owned. Bye, Laura.
Maria?
The yabba dabba dude.
Have you seen a little girl anywhere?
James, look. Where did she go?
This one also, like, theoretically could do it without the map.
Let's look around.
I just haven't practiced it enough to feel comfortable about not getting stuck in the wall.
What was that?
Not sure.
Like, that felt pretty close, even with the setup, you know? Yeah. Just sometimes the angle goes a little weird. James, like, rubs the wall. You know what I'm saying? That rub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, I don't know if I could confidently hit that. This should work, right? Like, we were far enough away. See if we can make the wall disappear. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we really don't need to go that far. See One Piece? Oh, jeez, I'm gonna get copyright claimed. For sure. Curse tech? What do you mean? We have a thing called curse tech? Probably didn't need to run that far. It's just hard to tell with the fucking janky camera angle. Huh. I see. Honestly, that's fine. Thanks, Lizzie. I see. Oh, I gotta learn the other way. Definitely faster. According to the splits, this can technically PB. I don't know what would have to happen for that to be the case, but technically speaking. What do you mean a lunge attack? Ooh, I almost paused way too late. Holy shit. Juicy! Whoa, chill out. Calm down now. I'm pretty sure I am doing the double attack on the first two. Unless you mean after that. That lunge. Oh, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, nice one.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Oh, come on, just fucking move the thing. Please. Nope. We're just going. Going the normal way. Fun. I've reloaded for real. No, for some reason, my brain was like, oh, I can hip fire if I just left click. I was in RE7 mode. Oh, shoot. Please don't.
Laura, please, wait! Laura? Where did she go?
No! Fuck me! Alright, we're not gonna do that one. Oh, come on. Load? Hello? Oh, man, what have I done? I'm on the roof. I got weird angled because of the nurse that was too close to me. I kind of knew that that could happen, but I thought I was just gonna end up back in the fucking in the room, not out of bounds. Oh, this is going pretty good. This probably would have been a gold if we didn't do that. I didn't even need to do that one. That one was just so minor. Florida, how's it going, man? That was dumb. That was dumb. Going. Same. Man. Still a good D-Rust run. Yeah, I would have liked to not use the free cam. Have it be a quote-unquote legit time, but that's okay. Good lesson learned. I don't think I'm gonna go for that one. It's usually fine. I think she was like right on my ass when I did it though. You know what? I did the beginning part differently because getting that little diagonal dash puts you closer to the window. That might have like aggroed her in a weird way. My hypothesis. Moment.
Hey. Are you feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
I guess not.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama? She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
You...
Why does your Coca-Cola have a dumpy?
with you?
That's safe to drink? It's got a little bit, it's a little thick
Make it out.
on the bottom.
Out of where?
This town.
Did it freeze?
Silent Hill.
Maybe don't open it over the sink or something, but
No, it's fine.
Okay.
maybe it's like slushed, you know? That one's normal? Strange. You ever see those videos of like super cooled things where it's like it's a water bottle and it's not frozen until it has like a nucleation point. Like you like tap it against something and then the bottle just like freezes. I think it might only happen with either like distilled or pure water. Yo, Garakusa, what's up? The ice needs a seed. Yeah. I know reports also hit. How's it going, man? I've most reports are like I have bottles of water in my garage freezer or something like that, and I went to take one out and it instantly froze in my hand. So it might be like specific types of water, and if there's no vibrations for them to freeze. Maybe a specific temperature too. That's just Iceman trying to impress Rogue. The bargain. You have empty bottles below your desk ready to go. I'm gonna ask you what they're for. I wasn't going. Don't worry. No intention of that. On-screen crosshair. Base cow. Oh man, me and Alyssa had the worst Grubhub experience, maybe of all time. It was incredible. So like on Tuesday, I wasn't really feeling too good. I was kind of just feeling like shit all day, and yeah, I was just kind of like sad because I wanted to do stuff on Tuesday. I wanted to go to the mall and like get shit done. Didn't really end up doing any of that, and so it was like kind of like getting late, and I was like, I gotta eat something. Like I haven't been hungry all day. Just kind of been like nauseous and upset, and so we order some food, and this fucking guy, he like picks up our food in a timely fashion, right? Everything's cool there. And then he proceeds to go on like this crazy adventure, like all around our house. Like the dude must have drove past our fucking house, like, or our street, like I don't know, 6 times or more. Fuck. Could I, there. Yeah. So, yeah, dude. All right. And he had no phone, right? So, like, after, like, the 3rd time he drove around the house, you know, like, drove through the parking lot, drove, like, literally just circled the wagon. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna call his phone, because you can do that if you click the contact button. And I tried to call the number, and it was just a dead number. Like, it was like, we're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service. Like, there was no phone number there. I was like, how do you have a job with like Grubhub? You know what I mean? Anyway, oh yeah, and then, okay, yeah, so the kicker, right? He fucking, after like 40 minutes of driving around, he fucking marks the order as delivered, and then takes just a black picture. It's just a picture of just like black, like he like held his phone against his pants and took the picture. It's like, here's the order of, here's the proof of your delivery. He definitely had a phone, yeah, he updated the order. Oh, wow, first try. Damn. Actually clean with it. But... yeah, by the time we went to order again, the place was closed. I did get a full refund from Grubhub. And we were able to find a different place and order some food. Yeah, it was like difficult for me to get the refund coupon to even work. It was just like, travesty after travesty. Did he steal it? I mean, he must have just kept the food. Yeah. Yeah, he probably just kept it. Kept our Qdoba bowls, dude. That was super late, but it's okay. Back up. Saved my day. Sue. I'm gonna sue her. Man, if we did not fuck up just randomly in the Otherworld streets, this would probably be a run on pace. Yeah. I hope so. Oh, yeah, wait, and also it was a priority. You know, like, so since I have Amazon Prime, I know. Sorry, terrible. You get, but if you don't know you have this benefit, you should use it. You get Grubhub Plus for free, which means that sometimes you get like free delivery, you get like discounts. In my case, I had priority delivery for free. So of course I'm gonna do priority delivery. So like I'm the only order in that order, right? He doesn't have to stop at multiple houses because I'm just like depressed and want my food. Like I was in such a bad fucking mood all day. I was like, I didn't feel good, and then I felt bad that I didn't feel good because there was shit I was supposed to do, and like it was just a mess. Anyway, time to count. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Yeah, it was just like,
nestled safely under our tree.
Why are you we don't live in a very big town, right? Like the streets are numbered. Like it's like I could understand if we lived in like some backcountry rural ass, you know, you got to go down the rickety old road and over the bridge, and if you went past the windmill, gone too far, and also the windmill's haunted. Like it's not even that. It's like a pretty well laid out town. Yeah.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, huh?
Anyway, that was a disappointment. It's happened before to an extent where people like miss the street or whatever, or get confused. I think like some I don't know if it's Google Maps or what, but some of them just suck at getting our address right. But like our address is where it says it is on the map. You know what I mean? Like maybe the GPS is telling you the wrong way, but if you use your brain for like half a second, you might figure it out. Many people have delivered here and figured it out. It didn't let me pull out the pistol. Did that hit him? It did. It didn't. You know it hit him when the little gravy starts dripping out of him. Oh, my chat has disconnected. Am I still online? It looks like I might not have internet. We lose internet, babe? Losing internet? Don't appear to have lost internet. Oh no, maybe we lost internet. Did we lose internet? I mean, it might have buffered to a certain point. Yeah, I think we are offline. Awesome. I can't type on the fucking app. The Twitch app sucks. Hello? I'm live on YouTube right now? That's crazy. Was I ever not live on YouTube? Wait, no way. Is it Twitch? Twitch dead? Wait, I was trying to go to down detector and it won't load. That's so weird. Wait, I'm live on YouTube. You can hear me right now. Clap. What the fuck? And my Twitch chat is working. But like I can't launch down detector. I can't go to speedtest.net. I can't go to speedrun.com. Oh no, I can go to speedrun.com. Is the internet like fucked?
Is the detector down?
Is down detector down?
Oh my god.
Down detector is down. Or maybe so much shit is down right now that down detector is getting DDoSed. Is this it? Global internet outage? At least one piece is still working. Wait, so were we live on... We were live on YouTube the whole time. The entire time. The VOD never stopped. Maybe it's an area thing? Maybe. That's so weird. I can't go to downdetector.com right now. Oh. Uh-oh. My internet appears fucked. The Twitch stream died big time. I am aware, Cleanery. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think Twitch is having some issues, maybe. I can load twitch.tv. I see other channels live. Yeah, it like won't even attempt. Let me just change the Twitch server. Yeah, tropes might be on a different server. There we go. It might be limited to New York Twitch server. Actually. Oh, fuck was that? Yeah, we are live on Twitch again. Very strange. What other New York-based streamers do we know? An extremely good, clean joke. Here, while we wait. That's not what you wanted? Oh, well.
Stop it. Get some help.
Getting it. Alright. Hey, I'm streaming over here. Well, I switched. The reason it's working now is because I don't think I'm connected to the New York Twitch server. I set it back to auto. Before it was set specifically to New York. Why did the banana go out with the prune? Because he couldn't find a date. Why was the little Egyptian boy confused? Because his daddy was a mummy. Why did the biscuit cry? Because his mother had been a wafer so long. A wafer so long? Why was the robin first in line at the beauty parlor? Because the early bird gets the perm. Why was the Easter bunny so upset he was having a bad hair day? H-A-R-E. Hair. Well, we're back, but strange. I wonder if that was our internet? No, there's like something's going on. Going on Down Detective. I don't know if it's just me, but probably regional. Strange. Alright, well. Good thing this wasn't PB Pace, actually, right? That would have been bad. I think it's the New York server, probably, yeah. Man, that's annoying. It might have broken some of the bot stuff. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I was paused for way too long. That's so weird though that the YouTube bot is just uninterrupted. Like, what kind of crazy giga servers does YouTube have? I would assume in any circumstance New York would be the server closest to me. Whether it's from YouTube or Twitch, right? Like, odds are it's the same data center. Server got whacked. They gave that server the concrete shoes. They're like, hey, get this fucking guy out of here. Go get your shoe shine kit. That's a Goodfellas reference. What's annoying is sometimes Twitch is relatively smart and doesn't break up the VOD, but I think because I had to fully stop the stream, switch servers, and then come back online, it broke the VOD. A wet diaper bug. Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Nice. After 4 hours, you wanted to punch walls? Yeah. That'll pass. I've heard. Hand pop scared you? Something's gotta be spooky on the stream, right? Oh. Yeah, that's good. Honestly, so much of it is just the oral fixation, you know? So, like, having something to chew on kind of helps. Oh! It sounds dumb, but I used to mime the motion of smoking a cigarette. Oh. James the Slayer Sunderland. Nah, this is James, the pussy-ass bitch who can't get through a fucking door right because these fucking dudes. Yo, Death Tropes with the raid. We were just talking about you. Because my stream died, like, 5 minutes ago. Thank you very much for the raid, man. Hope the, village went well. Yeah. Somebody was like, well, Death Tropes is still live. I was like, I don't know if Death Tropes is connected to the New York Twitch server. I think the New York Twitch server just fucking ate shit. Kinda lame. Oh, alright. Chilling. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Needle. We are practicing Silent Hill 2 Remake any percent in preparation for a GDQ hotfix the same night as our homie Death Trips. Also, what the fuck? Juicy on this run. Yeah, we're just kind of doing some no reset, chilling, chatting. Welcome on in. Porsche Lip, what's up? Rusty. Yeah, stream died, but okay. It's okay. Run was invalid before the stream died. I hate your grenades in the factory. Yeah, I vaguely recall factory being a lot of bullshit when I did that run. If you wait long enough, we'll start talking about food. I mean, technically, you just kind of... You just skip so fast now. What's crazy is, like, the amount of time difference between where I'm at on average and optimal. Like, I still have, like, fucking 3 minutes to save. And it's not like there's, like, a skip I'm not doing or something like that. It's just over the course of the run. Gonna make yourself some dinner? Nice. Enjoy the din-din. Me and Alyssa had diner food today. We did already talk about food, actually. What was it? Oh, we learned that this shit, where the Mandarin sometimes hits you and sometimes doesn't, it's actually an Intel AMD thing. On Intel processors, it seems very unlikely that he hits you. On AMD, it seems very likely that he will. It's just like a, I don't know, like 12-second time loss. He's just chilling. He just AFKs. Yeah. It makes you so happy to see that. I kind of wonder how long we could stand, like maybe forever, without him doing anything. Oh, please. Don't worry, they'll fix that in the same patch where they patch out our clips. Patch out breakout. Yeah. I mean, if you don't run straight to the to the wall, which like you wouldn't on a first playthrough or whatever, then yeah, he'll beat your ass. But if you run straight to the wall on Intel, for some reason he just usually chills. 9 times out of 10, I want to say. I know for the hotfix he'll probably beat my ass. It'll be good and funny. Jeez. Yo, even with all the nonsense, that was still, like, sub 115 RTA. Even with literally pausing for 5 minutes because we disconnected from Twitch.
Fuck shit.
Not bad. Not too shabs. Edge Pravda, dude.
To nie macie być, prawda?
Edge Pravda. Remember when this time was hard to get? It still is. Nothing's really changed. This run is still like on a fucking razor's edge the whole time. Any one thing and you're just in a wall for the rest of your life. Wondering what you did to get to this point. A single tear, I think, would have been nice. And a blooper reel. Blooper. I turned slightly to the right. Oops. Yeah, GG's. Let's do another. Let's stay connected to Twitch for like an hour, right? We were barely live for like an hour. GG's. Go again. Remember when this run was 2 hours long? That was awful. No ammo needed. I like the guns for the most part. They feel nice. Bless you. Quit remake to OG grind and you guys figured all this out. Yeah. It was funny, right? Because as soon as you stopped running it is when all this shit popped up. You hated how you sucked at aiming. I mean... Skill issue? Call him like I see him. No, aim assist screws you over more often than helps you. Everybody knows that. Turn aim assist off. Unless maybe you're playing like GTA 5 on controller. Then maybe the aim assist is kind of helpful. That shit just like snaps onto heads. You learn like the perfect little analog tilt that you can use to just get it right on their head. Yeah, for the most part, aim assist is like... Huh.
Hello?
Maybe.
Anyone in here?
I kind of like small reticles. Oh, come on. I'd have a route change on hotel? How so? You go from floor 2 to 1 with breakout. So instead of... I already have a feeling I know what you mean. So... it's either going to be after the Mandarin or right before when you're about to go. Hang on, just down a little bit. Where do you do it? Skater dude has no eyes. What skater dude? On the bottom right? Is this like the aliens? He's talking about things that don't exist. Get apple key, furnace key, go back to second floor, do mirror puzzle. Break out to first floor, go second floor, break out bar figure. Where is the breakout though?
Wait.
After mirror puzzle. It's just a sticker you forgot to, yeah, that makes sense. I too put stickers on my screen. 206 room has a hole. Oh, I think it does. Yeah. I think it do. Can you get to a convenient spot on the first floor that way?
Hello?
Man. Alright, do it the cool way, James. Nah, bro's not even gonna fucking do it. Oh, that's so shit.
Where are you, Mary? Is that...
I should have just gone with the inventory way. That loses so much time. Silent Hill is just about people with very bad cases of schizophrenia. Nah. Wouldn't agree with that. Why is the split called Fleshlight?
Hello? Anyone there?
Aha! Aha! There is a redeem to rename splits, yeah. As long as it's not an already named split. Yeah. At this point, these splits make absolutely no sense. I just deleted them so that they were the right number of splits. So shit is just all over the place. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Except for the last one, where Fleshlight is the flashlight. That one still makes sense. It might still make sense. I don't know.
What's a kid doing here?
Alright. This split still makes sense. A lot of these early ones, I guess, make sense, because we're not really sequence breaking outside of the beginning. No, because that is just a split name. Damn. I get that one. Push the thing, man. forgot what I was doing. Man, baby? Why? Oh, fuck. Speaking of a man, baby. The baby man scream? Oh. Oh, right, the hallway scream. Well, I guess that is man baby scream. Can not spawn? Strange. Jamie. Action man. Jamie. Turbo man. Jamie, I got you Action Man doll. And then Anakin is like, I don't want that, Dad. Melee attacks don't auto-aim. That's kind of nifty. This one sucks. I don't know why. No, Jamie, just fucking do the thing, dude. Why? So shit. He means even in the presence of enemies, the attacks won't auto-aim. Because, yeah, obviously, if there is an enemy, it will auto-aim. Oh, come fuck on, man. Come on. What a great audience. Damn. Yeah, it's kind of nice if you have the plank. It's a result of the breakout, yeah. Oh, just normal? Wait, no, you said after a breakout. Your split name still works. I'm pretty sure you named it after this route was sort of finalized, so yeah. A normal breakout, yeah. Yeah. Jan the turlet, James. All deep there. Deep up in there. Well, the auto-aim does also just sometimes not fucking work casually. That's, yeah, that's like just this game does that. Okay, see, right there. Great example. I'm glad I was able to prove my point. Now if we could fucking carry on. What? What? What a shit. What a shit. Yeah. The auto-aim is frustrating. Oh, shit, indeed.
You can't come forever!
Firebot. Your volume get reset again.
E.
Springtrap PTB? Oh yeah, is that going on? I saw a little bit of Springtrap gameplay, so I assume so, yeah. Yeah, I was watching Lilith play it. He's out? No, he's not out. It's the PTB. If he was out, we would be playing DBD. We would be killing. Or no, we'd be surviving, honestly. There's gonna be so many baby spring traps. I forgot to turn on live split. That happens to the best of us. I've had live split on like the wrong category or even the wrong game, and I'm like, why aren't my splits working? Killer queue times are going to be bad for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I saw Springtrap's Mori. It looks pretty cool. I'm glad they incorporated a suit made of like blades. I don't know if that's canonical or whatever, but the movie reference? No, it wasn't the spring lock suit. It was like a suit, and it had a bunch of spinning circular blades on it. That's honestly what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I was hoping for that too. Stuffed into the suit, and then like the springs lock you in. No, this was like, it was like kind of just a human-shaped wall made out of circular blades. Like circular saws, I guess. He kind of shoves them onto it, and they just go blah, 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 and they die. Pinhead has a tear in his eye.
What a waste of good come.
I still regret I should have bought DVD on a bunch of burner Steam accounts and then just bought Pinhead for all those accounts. Because I have a feeling it's gonna be like Demidog, where people are gonna be like, I'll pay $100 for a Pinhead account on eBay and shit.
Mary, could you really be here?
Still wanted to stop. You and the rest of the deep. No, it sounded right. Sounded just right.
Mary? No. You're not.
Yeah, killer cues are abysmal.
You look like your girlfriend.
No, my... Wait, wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice, you could be...
My name is Maria.
By the way, the copyright strike clears in, I think 2 business days. By Monday.
Come on, let's go.
Bullshit copyrights. Well, yeah, one of 2. I have a copyright claim that I'm disputing for Coheed and Cambria. And then I have a copyright strike. Which copyright strikes are more serious.
I think it's easier.
Yeah. Copyright claim is for the RE7 phone sound. Copyright strike is because I watched some dude's upload of cutscenes from Silent Hill 2.
There, we can go through the motel.
Like, you know, content that guy does not own.
You ever stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin, you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy. Glad you were here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much that the laws don't make sense around copyright, it's just that the methods of enforcing them on YouTube don't make sense. It's very... Like, YouTube is a dumping ground for so much stuff. So I guess part of it I kind of understand. Like, how would you even have manual intervention on something like that?
That's a long time.
But at the same time, the automated system does not work right, so... What do I think they should do for a Silent Hill 2 update? Well, I'd hope for Born From a Wish DLC.
What's that supposed to be?
I'd hope for them to get rid of the stuttering, maybe. That'd be pretty cool. If they're gonna patch out Breakout and all of our speedrun tech, if they could at least fix the game, that would be sick. Be really cool. Yeah.
Hey,
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, and it was very much in a React style. Like, we were watching it, we were pausing, we were discussing. It was in the context of a 9-hour live stream where we were looking at a bunch of Silent Hill 2 remake footage and stuff. Basically looking at whatever content we could get our hands on, which is what everybody was doing at the time. Dope cutting video on the side. Yeah. Implement randomized puzzles. Technically, this game does have some randomized puzzles. But it's... other than one of them, it's mostly faithful to the original. The box puzzle is not randomized. That puzzle should. But we don't even do that puzzle in this run anyway. So.
Yeah.
Just eat popcorn during the whole thing and give thoughts afterwards. That is what a lot of React content is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They add that in an update? Add what? If we had seeds in this game, you would have a Bloober t-shirt right now. It would have been crazy. That would have been crazy faithful. That would have actually been kind of cool. Oh, yep. Ran right past it. First try? We get this? Oh. Second try, we get this. What? No. No. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I got off. What the fuck was that? Randomization? No, they haven't added any randomization. The randomization was there from the beginning. So the randomized puzzles in this game are the bug room code is randomized. It's always going to be one of 3 possible combinations. Or, sorry, one of 6 possible combinations using the same 3 digits, but it is randomized. And then the noose puzzle is also randomized. There might be like an optional puzzle that I'm forgetting that we never did in the speedrun that is also randomized. Other than that, everything else is static. Whereas in the original, you had the blood code was randomized, which you had to input into the little item box in the hospital.
Let's look around.
And you had the carbon code that was also randomized. Arsonist puzzle is randomized in this, so that matches.
Not sure.
Bug room puzzle also randomized, but not very randomized. But also not really relevant for the speedrun because we skipped that. The OG. Breakout of a breakout of a break. Yeah, that was weird. I shouldn't have been able to get up on top of that. I'm surprised I was able to get down. I don't know if pausing had anything to do with it. I was just kind of shocked. I was just like, what do we mean? How does this happen? That's why I think I'm going to keep the simple cam mod on when we do our hotfix run, just in case like something like that happens. You know? If a no breakout is a thing, right? If there's a way to clip, even if it's for like a tiny moment of time, yeah, that shit would be crazy. So you're saying if I melee attacked at the start of this, I would get the cursed tech? Oh, I'm going a little curved here. Yeah. I might have to play around with it. What am I doing? I love it when we get to see Maria fall. I hope that happens during the hotfix run. Like a crowd pleaser. Oh, we're not there yet. Now? This is a tactical pause, by the way. We need to do this. If it was ever in a run, it's just surgery. Really. Don't show it to Savi. We'll do it. No, don't say that. Savi will do it. Oh. Wow. I don't know how much more we can really break the game open. At best, more minor traversal things, but I think it's like kind of reaching the end time. Yeah, true. True. That's true. Can't even enter the juice room? Really? Like for them to add a hardcore mode or a harder mode into the game. So for that hit, if we back up, we could get it. I think I know what I have to do. Yeah. We just want to zoom over to him. Like for them to add a hardcore or harder mode. What I really would have liked is also the rave room. I really would have liked the star requirements. It's kind of weird that we have a stat screen. Whoa, camera. We have a stat screen that tracks like how many enemies we've killed, how many items we've used, how much damage we've taken, and yet they did not do a star rate. Like maybe they'll do it when they add Born from a Wish. We also didn't get the hyper spray, which is kind of lame. I would have liked that as a weapon. That could have been fun. Yeah, I saw his position. Probably have to imitate that. No, for real. And that hasn't happened in a long time. Damn, that didn't happen. Damn. We went just a little bit too far left. Like, really, usually isn't a problem. Unless I, like, dashed too many times. Maybe I did. Yeah, this game, I would say, even on hard difficulty, isn't that hard. I'd say it's not harder than, the OG. OG on hard is decently tough. The fact that the first Pyramid Head encounter in hard mode, new game, takes like, what? I forgot. It's either 42 or 47 bullets. But like, that's a lot. Oh, I thought we were stuck again.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Coincidence. Nope. Go over normal. Yeah, it's a funny fight because you're just standing there and it's like think, think. Like every time you shoot him, it just sounds like the bullets are just like bouncing off. Never knew Born from a Wish was a DLC. It is. I mean, it wasn't downloadable in the normal sense, but that didn't come out originally. Wasn't until, what's it called, the definitive edition, I think. 12-minute DLC. Yeah, I'd say like first playthrough, and you're watching all the cutscenes, it's like, I don't know, maybe,
Laura, please,
I don't remember, like an hour, 2 hours, maybe. You're getting lost, struggling with the puzzles, maybe like 2 hours. It was just really short. But I was saying, I've been saying since before Silent Hill 2 Remake came out, like, they have a lot more room to expand in Born from a Wish than
Laura?
the main game. There's one puzzle? No. There's the puzzle... No, there's the puzzle with the plates. There's something else. No, there's not one puzzle. Is there? No. Maybe there is. It's been a long time since I played Born from a Wish. Anyway, like I said, they have a lot of room to expand. Because that shit's short. I think Born from a Wish could be like, I don't know, good 4 to 6 hours, casually. Be nice. They did lengthen the main game, for sure. So, maybe they'll do the same. Saved 11 seconds on that. Good to know. Save time saving the other retreats. Yeah, right. Konami literally just let this franchise lay dormant. They went through other endeavors like making slot games and shit like that. More profitable, I guess. I always tell people, Konami is a digital holdings company, first and foremost. They own properties and franchises, and they have exclusive propriety to then hire other companies to develop. And even if it's a team that's like kind of internal to Konami, it's still basically they hired a bunch of devs from another team to do it. Konami doesn't really do the dirty work anymore. Whereas Capcom will hire teams to like help with like PC ports and shit like that, but most of their work is in-house. Mafioso. They get Bloober to do their dirty work for them. Kojima still works at Konami? Does he? Hey, a friend of ours, he wants to remake Silent Hill 2. You do it or else we break your legs, capiche? Make us a game we can't refuse. Yeah, I think everybody is. Everybody's surprised. Speaking of which, you know the Metal Gear Solid Delta slot machine is gonna go fucking hard. Gotta play that. It's probably the best graphics in horror gaming. I'd say it's up there. Like, Unreal Engine 5 is kind of just a cheat code. It's a shame it's an unoptimized engine, but everything looks good in Unreal 5, you know, at the cost of the game performing well, but... I love games that have, like, full roadmaps with all their DLC planned out and stuff like that, but, like, the game, like, doesn't run right. It just has, like, huge performance issues, crashes. Like, look at all this stuff we have planned. It's like, do you plan on fixing the game? The newer the game, the harder it is to run. I mean, yeah, companies know they can release unoptimized shit and people just buy it. Oh, that was kind of crazy. Alright, we get second try. I mean, you can still get that in indie games and stuff like that. Just most mainstream games, most AAA games are like fucking photorealistic. Look at the graphics, you can see the sweat. But if you just look to indie games, plenty of cartoony, non-realistic looking games. Yeah, Gears of War is getting remade. I'm excited for that. Yeah, 144 frame gen, no dips, no like traversal load, stuttering bullshit. Yeah, even 60 steady with no traversal load stuttering shit. I would be really happy about that. Beautiful. I'm actually really happy that that's feeling more consistent. I didn't even practice it as much as I would have thought I needed. Well, yeah. You say that, but there's tons of like puppet combo games and stuff, and like pixel PS2 era style horror games. I would say that's not necessarily true, and those games are equally, if not more, unsettling sometimes. First try. Wow. Crazy. Labyrinth of the Deep. I got kind of burnt out on like puppet combo, Killa's art, all those style of games. Play enough of them, it's like you've kind of played them all. There was a period of time where like everybody was pumping those out. There were like whole game jams where it was just every fucking game. You'd play 26 games in a row. All had that art style, loud, close, narrow FOV, decapitated SpongeBob. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Why is Left 4 Dead 2 99 cents on Steam? Because you have to play it with other friends. They'll make more money charging less on the guarantee that you're going to buy it for 3 of your friends. You're going to be like, dude, Left 4 Dead 2 is... Oh, we were really close there. Left 4 Dead 2 is only $1 on Steam. Yeah, they also gave it away several times, I think. But yeah, it's one of those games that the only reason it's still alive is because it's priced so cheaply or free. Just Disneyland and it's super sick. That kind of does sound sick. Also juicy. That is a game where modders keep that game alive. People making content for those games. It's all about the community. Same with TF2.
You'll die here, James. You'll squirm and squeal and cry like a little girl.
Like a little girl.
And then you'll just curl up and die. And it's gonna feel great.
It's gonna feel great.
Just like before.
Oh, I should have trusted myself. That hit him, right? Yeah. I saw the gravy. Oh, juicy on the eddy, too. Damn. Well, damn. Okay. I can see where we could save like 20, 30 seconds on this run. Oh, almost forgot. Borderlands mode. Oh, please. Yeah, juicy run. Not a valid run, but juicy. I played, I think, like the first Hitman game. Like the first or the second Hitman game. I don't think I played any of them after. Like way back in the day. I've always liked the concept of it. I've just never gotten around to playing them. Could be fun to play on stream. I know they're very goofy. They lean into the goofiness of it, which I think is good. Give the player the tools and then let them do whatever they want. Not putting QTEs for the Eddie boss fight. The original technically had no QTEs. This game does technically have QTEs when you get grabbed. Although you did have to mash to get out of enemy grabs faster in the original. I don't know if you would count that as a QTE. I don't know if you'd count mashing to get out of a grab as a QTE in general. Well, in the original, if you did nothing, James would eventually just get out. But if you button mashed, he would get out a little bit faster. In this one, you have to get out. You have to mash. I think. I don't know. I've never not mashed after getting grabbed. Also, wet diaper bug. He eventually gets free if you just do nothing. Huh. Yeah, in the original, the damage is the same whether you mash or not.
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Are you allowed to... Oh man, we're getting into this conversation again. Are you allowed to gift games on Steam to people? Here he goes. No? Well, I was gonna say, I don't know if you can from region... Well, I've gotten gifts from people in the UK. And that was fine. But maybe restrictions on certain countries that have specifically large discrepancies. Oh, really? It actually looks at the price and says that the price is more in the recipient's region. You can't gift it. That sucks. Damn. I was gonna say, there's a few DLC packs that I'm like, oh, that's prohibitively expensive. But if I could pay for it in Turkish lira, that'd be pretty great. You can only gift an expensive one to a cheaper region. Wow. That's why I can receive gifts from the UK. They're actually probably paying more for it in USD. Oh, please. Jesus. Out of the way. Out. Yep. Out of the... okay. You guys are so fucked up, dude. Wait, what? $1,500 and that's like $100 USD. I mean, that is how. That's like the same as Canada. Canada ends up paying more. Ugh. Have people found new speedrun tech recently? I mean, this was all found in the last 3 months-ish, so I would say yes. Pretty much this entire run that you've been watching. All of the clips and out of bounds and stuff like that, that did not exist like 3 months ago. Or it existed, but we didn't know about it. How did the breakout tech get found? Akion was the original dude who found it. Yeah, I think he was just messing around after a casual playthrough, just glitch hunting. And found it. And then initially there wasn't really much application for it until we sort of, like, I'm not taking credit for finding most of the stuff, but I went through the game and basically at every single possible breakout spot tested shit out, and then that led to the big discoveries, I would say. I helped. Yeah. That first stream where we were just, like, every single one, we were like, well, what happens if we do this? What happens if we do that? Yeah. There were some, like, early breakthroughs that we didn't even discover had a reason till later. Like, the hotel skip, the one that we did off that balcony, I did that, like, first try. We ended up in the basement. And I was like, wait, no way. Like, I literally... it's a great clip. I was like, I wonder what happens if we vault this way. It'd be cool if we could end up in the basement. And then I proceeded to vault backwards and ended up in the basement. And I did a lap around my house. I was so stoked. But it wasn't for a while that one actually had a practical use. It took a little while for us to figure out how to use that one. Oh, the fucking interaction might screw us here. Hang on. Never mind. Wow. Really, really good paces tonight. Kind of crazy. The stream sponsored by DeWalt. Sponsored. I mean, that's how it does in the... That's what it does in the original. That's just Bloober. Taking notes. Where am I going? Yellow Otherworld is a little weird. Yeah, I can agree with that. Dog ending indeed. New Game Plus. GG. Really, really, like, not that bad. Other than getting fucked in Otherworld Hospital, that was dangerously cheesy. I was really close to PB.
Fuck ah shit.
54-34. It is whatever the last split is. As a pro tip.
Bitch, pravda.
I kind of half-assed the dog licking his face. Needed a big, like, you know, Scooby-Doo slurp sound effect. GG. Really, really clean. Really, really clean. Whoa, Raggy. Doggo kills James? Nah. Doggo wouldn't do that. Okay. GG's. One more. Starting to get late. Let me use the bathroom. And we'll do one more. Give me, like, 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
E.
Maybe James adopts the doggo. goes back to a normal life. I don't think there's any ending where James goes back to a normal. I think loop theory says that James is here for good. Alright, let's go again. Oh. Yes. James infinitely relives this hellhole. Unless it's bliss? No, I mean, I would say bliss is intentionally ambiguous. You can almost assume that because James did not learn his lesson, he is sent back to the start of the loop. Edge Pravda. Just a big doggo slurp. Why does he go through it again? Because he's here to suffer. This is like a sort of a purgatory. Purgatory the right word, or is it more of a limbo? I think purgatory is the right word. I would say it's not quite hell, but it's like an in-between state, or it's maybe an after state. Maybe it's after hell. Ever been a theory on if he could break the loop? In a way, he sort of does kind of break the loop, because some of the notes that are left behind, we know, are actually written by James. And even in the OG, actually, let it be known, I was a fan of loop theory before Bloober basically like wrote it into the game. I always said loop theory was a plausible theory in the OG. For the same reasons, because there are certain notes and documents left behind that only James could have written. If this is like his personal hell, if nobody else sees Pyramid Head, if this is like James's, you know, manifestation of his guilt, then those notes had to have been written by James. Maybe he breaks the loop if he gets all the endings. Maybe I would say the only one where maybe he breaks the loop is Rebirth ending. Right? Because it's implied that maybe he brings Mary back to life. But who knows if she's like a weird, like, homunculus zombie monster.
Hello?
If he's looping, nobody is real. I mean, maybe they're all looping too. Maybe they're forced to just endure James's personal hell too. And also, it's kind of implied that they're all going through their own personal hells, right? Like Eddie seeing all the different iterations of James and being like conflicted about killing a man, right? Like that's his own personal hell. Like going from being bullied to being the bully, or maybe always being the bully. Right? Angela's going through her own personal journey where she's looking for her mama, right? Laura is probably also looping too. Maybe from the trauma of being in the hospital, maybe. But we know for a fact that Laura doesn't see monsters and stuff like that. She doesn't see a lot of the shit that James sees. When she locks James in the room with flesh lips, she doesn't see flesh lips. Yeah. Yo, weed. Thank you for the good luck. Sounds like hell from what I've heard. I mean, I think it's more of a purgatory. I think by definition, closer to purgatory than hell. Being alone, maybe. Doing pretty good. Runs have been going okay. Chilling. Losing letters and looking for them. Did Angela actually die from the fire? You mean like the staircase scene? I don't know. Maybe that's her restarting her loop.
Hey, wait.
Let me reset real quick. Angela will be like, "Yeah, rewind time." Oh god. See, I don't know where I'm going when I look straight down like this. Fuck. Well, okay. Okay, sick. Is this gonna work? Let's see. If this works, I'll be stoked. Nice. That's actually legit. There's like 4 different ways to do this.
Where are you, Mary? What's that?
Maybe he'll truly break it if he partners up with everyone. I mean, they don't want to partner with him. They, like, detect that James is, like, a creepy monster. Nobody wants to hang out with him except for Maria. And the reason that Maria wants to hang out for him is because she's, like, a manifestation made specifically for him. That should have been good, dude. No! We dropped aggro. I just gotta start doing this from the inventory. What? Why? Bro. Eddie doesn't want to partner up with James. Eddie specifically doesn't. James asks him multiple times. He's like, "You want to go out there alone?" And Eddie's like, "Yeah." James is like, "Maybe we should stick together." And he's like, "Nah." At first he doesn't James say he's like, "We should stick together"? There's some spooky shit out there. The strap faster than just getting the chainsaw putting away animation. What do you mean? Not the way I did it, obviously. Does Eddie ask that? I know Angela specifically doesn't want to hang out with James. Understandable. And I know Laura runs away from James. Understandable. But Laura doesn't mind being with Eddie. Of him putting away the chainsaw twice? When does he take out the chainsaw? What do you mean? Because he won't take out the chainsaw for me unless I run into the,
Hello?
into the bug room.
Anyone there?
Or into the laundry room. Yeah, I'm pressing E. What the fuck? You know what, let's just do
E.
And does he always put it away right when you get to the window? Oh. I mean, if it's consistent, then it might be about on par. I think the fastest way is to map to get rid of the chainsaw, inventory, re-equip the chainsaw. I think that might actually be the fastest way, because you can do those inputs really quick. Hang on. Music volume. Bumping. It's the hardest normal ending to get. None of them? What do you mean? What's hard about any of them? I wish the in-game filters weren't so harrowing on the eyes. I don't know what the point of those in-game filters are. Fortunately, it removes... one of the filters removes all the fog. And that's the filter that we use for the Eddie fight, so that we can see him across the room. They did patch them. I don't know if they publicly said anything about it, but in the beginning, a high percentage of people were getting, I think, in water as their first ending, despite having talked to Maria and stayed healed and all this stuff. Like when that first week or two that the game was out, I think a lot of people were getting in water despite doing other stuff. It wasn't until later that they changed it. I think somebody even identified it. Somebody pointed it out. They were like, yeah, like when you start a new game, you're just like predisposed to get in water. Which I thought was intentional. I thought you were supposed to get in water for your first ending. Because it's kind of like the bad ending. It makes you want to play it again. Try and get a different ending. I mean, Maria's not hard to get.
Hello?
Really, once you know what you have to do. I would say none of them are, like, particularly hard, though. Like, the hardest one is Rebirth if you don't know where the items are. Or if, like, you only played the OG and you expect them to be in the same spots that they were in the OG. Because they're not. Not even close. Yeah, I mean, maybe now leave is more likely, but in the beginning, it was like almost everybody I asked who played that first week or two ended up within water on their first playthrough. Did everything you could to get the ending where he hooks up with Maria. It's not exactly that he hooks up with Maria, I would say. Yeah, I think there was a bug where everybody was stuck on in water. Yeah. At the end of the Maria ending, she coughs. James says, "You better do something about that cough."
Hey, wait.
Damn it, James. I was hoping he might put it away in a timely fashion because we pulled it out so late, but he's gonna wait 10 seconds to do the fucking stupid-ass animation.
Where are you, Mary? Is that?
The Maria ending song was the main reason you tried. Yeah, this guy does make me pull the chainsaw out. I've never tried getting this clip off of putting the chainsaw away, though. I don't think I have. Oh shit! We did the weird animation instead of the we did the idle animation instead of putting the chainsaw away. Oh. Struggling, man. We had these down earlier tonight. The more I play, the worse I get. I'm kind of getting tired. Late. Yeah. Gonna do dog ending again? Yes, dog ending is the fastest ending. The new game plus endings.
Hello? Anyone there?
A day before anyone could have the game. I always apply to get games early. They never give them to me. Small potatoes. I'm too good for that's gotta be it. Sure. I played nothing but RE7 for an entire year. Like, no exaggeration. It was the only game I played on stream. And I applied for the Capcom Creator Program, and they said no. Even though I had literally streamed more than RE7 than anyone on Twitch. Like, historically, probably the most anyone has streamed RE7 in a year on Twitch. And they said no. And I pointed that out. I gave them the stats. I was like, hey, look at this. Won't see me again until Saturday. I might try and do a stream tomorrow. It depends when I get out of work. I was lucky today. Trying to get as much practice as I can in for this. I'd really like to have a clean hotfix run, no soft locks. No tragedies. It is nice knowing, even in a worst case scenario though, like, we're still finishing this run really fast. When is AGDQ? AGDQ is usually at the start of the year, like January. You mean SGDQ, it's... fuck, July 5th to 12th? Something like that? I'll be there for the first 3 days in person. And we're going to Vegas. I guess 3 nights, 4 days, because we leave morning, 4th night. Oh, don't get stuck in the fucking thing. When am I leaving for that? The first day? I don't know. July 6th or something? I don't remember. The morning of the first day of GDQ, I think. And after that, we're going to Vegas. For about 5 days. Okay. Oh wait, pick up the other thing. What'd be funny is if my bosses watched me stream. I mean, some of my coworkers know I stream, but I do keep my personal and work life separate where I can. Make sure it has the DVD symbol. Clancy! The winner is... Oh, come on, man. For my thoughts on RE6, I've actually never played RE6. Played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, Village. RE-verse. That's the best one. Me and Alyssa are eventually going to play RE6 on stream, but it's long, man. Like, that's going to be a multi-day thing. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on RE6. Legit has too much. Yeah. I know RE5 tends to get a lot of shit, but I actually think RE5 is, like, really good. Like, gameplay-wise. Weapons are fun. A lot of fun New Game Plus stuff. Yeah, it's got QTEs, but I don't care. So did RE4. Isan Genki. Here with the follow.
Come indeed.
Oh, come indeed. It's got Wesker. Games during that time had QTs. Games during this time have QTs. PB in this category is 54-34. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Dude, I put that one close. I gotta get this one. This one's like nice. Saves a few seconds. I don't know why, but can't hit the interact. No! No way! No way! Damn, dude. Man, I wanted to do a run that we didn't need to resort to fucking free cam. That was bullshit. I dodged to the right as far as I could. I thought I over dodged. I didn't even make it into the room? Like what? Final Fantasy 2 Remake in 58 minutes? 54 minutes and 34 seconds. Pick it up, dude. Man. I hate when he, like, just doesn't interact. Mash and E. Didn't complete the game in under 9 minutes. Nah, it's not Death Flush. Unfortunately. Probably not. Probably not. It's changed a bit since I last ran it. You have to like learn how to move without the camera. Kind of a pain. Just die. That game is great, though. You should play Death Flush, at least. Pretty good. It was also made during that era of just, like, PS2 filter style games. It has a Silent Hill 1 sort of style inventory. It's pretty good. Just looking at the floor make you faster. You got to keep your nose to the grindstone. What I was told. It's just it's a preference thing. Most games I run, I tend to aim down. You can aim up if you want. A little weird though, you know? I like to be able to see like the corners of the walls and stuff. I drink any IPA tonight? Nah. I don't have any beers right now. Oh, I gotta go to the liquor store. Gotta go to the beer shop. Death Flush is a toilet horror game? Yeah, you get it. Exactly. Yeah, that's probably part of it, Egos, because I can't see past James's model. Like, looking down lets me know when he's at a corner. I think a lot of runners do it. Feel uncomfortable if you walk looking down? Like, we look like straight down. This is a little excessive, though. See, that's bad. There's a few spots where we do actually have to look straight down for strat purposes. Top down RE2R, yeah. Couple beginner IPAs. Dogfish Head, 60-minute. Pretty good for a beginner. IPAs, yeah. Indian Pale Ales. Beer. Talking about beers. Talking about bees. I mean, they're known as having a bitter flavor profile, but no, people don't call them bitter beers that I'm aware of. Light mode, yeah, we're playing easy combat difficulty. It is a New Game Plus. New Game Plus, you always play easy. The fastest category. I don't really like Blue Moon personally. I don't really like wheat beers. It's like that's like a white wheat beer.
This is it.
Or a Hefeweizen, as it's known in Germany.
Could you really be here?
Also, if you think Blue Moon's expensive, oh. Some IPAs are really expensive. Like, 25 bucks for a 4-pack. The pint cans, but a 4-pack. 4 pints for $25. Or more, honestly. Best beer is root beer. Root beer is good. I like a good mug. Do I like wine? Nah. I don't really like wine. Bacon, eggs, mushroom, and fried tomato for dinner. That sounds good. Nice.
This place we're going to, what is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you. There, we can go through the motel. You ever stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy. James, help!
The diner was doing BOGO burgers. Oh, that's so sick. I didn't know it was Burger Day.
So that's what it was for.
Where to now?
Like Mike's Hard Lemonade Black Cherry. The Mike's Hards are pretty tasty little alka pop beverages. They give me a headache though. I can only have like 1 or 2 of those, and I'm like, yeah, my head hurts because it's so sugary.
When you find her.
That I love her.
If you shoot the window while you're going to the safe, she goes, "Whoa, you ever stayed at a place like this?" That's great.
Like I said, 3 years is a long time.
She like interrupts her voice line. I don't really drink to get drunk most of the time. If I get drunk, it was a mistake. I just like how beer tastes.
Whoa! Hey! Why'd you do that?
Daiquiris are pretty good, margaritas and stuff, but again, one and done for me. Oh, come on. Overdrank a good beer. I've said, like, if they could make non-alcoholic beer that actually tasted good, like how alcoholic beer does, I would 100% drink it. As far as I know, no company has achieved such a thing. Daiquiris and I know they're 2 different things, but they're usually sold at the same place. And they're pretty similar in concept, also. They're both very sugary. They both give you a wicked hangover. Not all the time. That's not a guarantee. I had like a frozen pomegranate margarita one time, and it was sugar on the rim. Ed likes Heineken. Heineken is pretty light. First try, baby. You've never had a frozen margarita, I'm guessing.
Margarita?
Should you buy this? Probably. It's a really good game.
James, look.
I like things that are bitter more than sweet, especially when it comes to like alcohol, but like even coffee. When I drank coffee, I used to drink it black.
Where did she go?
Is it better than Alan Wake 2? Ooh, that depends who you ask. If you ask me, yeah. I didn't play Alan Wake 1. I didn't really like Alan Wake 2. I thought it was pretentious. There was a lot that I didn't get.
Not sure. Better stay on your guard.
What does good beer taste like? It is an acquired taste, yeah. I mean, but I like IPAs, which are inherently bitter. So I like beers that taste like skunky, which sounds weird, I know. And kind of like pine tree, sort of like, not like an oak, like a oak barrel sort of taste, but more of like pine needles, you know? Like if a tree fucked a skunk, and then that skunk fucked a cactus. That's the beer that I want to drink. Like a skunk fart, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. There's like good beers, good IPAs that when you smell it, it just smells like weed. And like those, I like those. Those are pretty good. That's like a good start. If it smells like just like a dank weed, then we're chilling. We're probably good, right? Wow. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize it was that quick. Gotta visit the US just for this stuff. Yeah. Ugh. I would say like microbrewery culture has gotten a lot bigger here in the US, where there's a lot of like smaller companies making their own craft brews, and I would say that's more the stuff I lean towards, because like the commercial stuff is just kind of it's made for everybody. They make it in mass and stuff like that. I like limited batch. Yeah, skunk diarrhea. Yeah. Well, no, it's not skunk diarrhea. It's like the scent gland, the stink. It's all about the stink. Takes 11 seconds here, as far as you know, and you can be 3 James away from the window, so we're definitely good, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See if that disappears. Yeah, cool. Aim to the interactable here. Also, I'm going blind. Oh, really? Shit. I might have to go back in. Yeah, I don't like bourbon either. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bourbon. I don't mind scotch. Hey, we got it. I literally fucking blanked on the thing. It's still gonna be like time save. Yeah, I don't really like bourbon. I don't like gin either, but it's not because I don't like how gin tastes. It's because I got way too fucking drunk on gin one time when I was like in my youth. I got like really just irresponsibly drunk on gin. I was sick for like the whole weekend. It was a multi-day hangover. The fuck is a gin and tonic? It's gin and, believe it or not, tonic water, which is foul. Gin and tonic is that's crazy. Drunk, probably not as worth as buzzed. Yeah, I don't really like try to get drunk. Occasionally it happens. Occasionally I'm enjoying myself. The drinks are flowing, having a good time. It's my birthday. Like, that's a situation where I'm like, yeah, I might get a little drunk tonight. What is a tonic? It's like some sort of water with like herbs or some shit. It's like lightly carbonated, I think. I don't know. It's fucking gross. I think it's good if you have like a stomach ache, maybe. I think it like settles your stomach a little bit. James, you gotta go. Oh, James. Oh, James. No, buddy. This ain't it. Yeah, we still got him. Damn, that's so much time lost. Wow. Yeah, tonic water's pretty gross. I think I had one on a plane one time. Because, like, I was, like, feeling nauseous. So, like, the flight attendant gave it to me. It didn't help. Can't stand tequila. Tequila's okay if you're already kind of intoxicated. If you're intoxicated, tequila just tastes like water. Makes it great for doing shots. Damn, that was clean. Made sure I didn't overdash that time. A little bit of juice. Some of the best is almost sub 53. Vodka's also pretty icky. I've enjoyed vodka enough that doing shots of vodka is also kind of like, usually it's fine, but some brands of vodka are particularly foul. Some are better than others. Dead Space Remake or Silent Hill 2 Remake? Ooh. Dead Space Remake is really good. If you're going for more combat horror and stuff like that, Dead Space Remake for sure. If you're going for more trauma and like psychological horror, Silent Hill 2 Remake. You want monsters and spooky body horror anomalies all up in your zip code? Dead Space Remake. If you want to be sad about dead wife, Silent Hill 2. I've had Moonshine. Moonshine straight is awful, but what they do make is like flavored moonshine, and that stuff is dangerous because it tastes really, really good, despite being extremely high alcohol content. Tonic has quinine in it. Yeah, I knew it was some weird fucking medicine thing. There's a company that makes, like, mainstream moonshine, and they sell it in little mason jars. Good branding. And there's one, they do, like, an apple pie flavored moonshine. And, oh man, is it fucking good, dude. Yeah. Really tasty.
Laura?
Is that the brand?
Where did
Yeah.
she go?
Apple pie moonshine flavored chocolate. That sounds wild. So was it alcoholic? Alcoholic chocolate? I can do that? I can only imagine drinking moonshine in a swamp. It was just a log of chocolate, huh? That's pretty sweet. Doesn't some alcohol have carcinogens because of the brewing process? Everything has carcinogens because of everything. Nah, not in quantities that don't exist elsewhere. Of all the things we put our bodies around, you know. Game isn't very hard. Nah, I would say it's not very hard. If you're looking for more of a challenge, definitely Dead Space Remake. Yeah. Wow. Imagine if this wasn't a dead run. We're on the path to PB, though. This is, like, dangerously close. I don't buy that chocolate has radiation in it, by the way. That sounds like a load of shit. Or if it does, it's less than the background radiation that just exists, right? Like, you're sitting near a monitor, your monitor is giving off some level of radiation. Is it penetrating your skin and gonna give you cancer? No, probably not. Yeah. There's trace amounts of radiation everywhere. I have a a little keychain vial of tritium, which is actually a radioactive isotope. And like, theoretically, if you broke the glass vial that it's contained in open and inhaled whatever dust came out, that would probably be like, that would be like pretty bad. That would be like, on the scale of things, that would be like pretty bad. You'd be exposing yourself to a fair amount of radiation. But like, contained in a glass vial on a titanium keychain, no. I remember when I got it, people were like posting in the comments, they were like, don't put this on your keychain. Your keychain is near your crotch. They're trying to fucking they're trying to prevent you from having kids. I have a warhead in my backyard. No, there's more radiation in those exit signs. They use or they used to use those like red exit signs that would sometimes have like the green. Those used to have radiation in them. Clocks, glow in the dark clocks and watches, they have radiation in them to make them glow in the dark. Or not, they have radioactive chemicals. Sorry, I sound like an idiot. They have radiation in them. They give off radiation.
I guess not.
Radioactive isotopes make your balls smaller. Good, dude. My balls are massive. They get in the way of everything I do. Yeah. It's annoying. I got a wheelbarrow. Just cart them around town. Throw them over your shoulder? Yeah, that's a good play. Backpack mode. Buffalo Soldier. The South Park episode. Sir, we're gonna have to check your balls. Beanbag couch for meditation. Yes. Man, where did we get stuck on this run? It was stupid. It was the Otherworld apartments on the way to the key, right? What if you get a huge beanbag chair? Not ergonomic, I would say. Ergo. Use your balls, yeah. I don't know how accessible they are over in Turkey Land, but these Aeron chairs are really, really good. I have been so much more comfortable sitting for long periods of time in this chair. It was a game changer. They are expensive, but they're definitely worth the cost. Tried to do it. First try, you're shitting me. God damn it. Most of your stuff is mid-tier and old, yeah. This chair that I'm sitting in, with the headrest, from a retailer, brand new, would have cost about $2,200. However, I got it for honest big sale. I was able to go to a executive liquidator. Basically, they close down office buildings and then refurbish and sell all of the furniture in there. So a lot of times it's like a startup company that was only in business or only used their office for like 6 months. Sometimes not even at all. But yeah, I paid $500 for this chair. I paid $200 for the headrest. Headrest is like a separate thing. Yeah. Pretty crazy good deal, honestly. I was like, if there's no other way, I'll pay fucking $2,000 for one of these chairs, but boy, am I glad I did not have to do that. Oh, no. We were doing so good all night, man. That one's fine. Yeah, we're like mostly getting it. It's insanely expensive, but $500 for a chair? An office chair?
What is this? Don't worry, I'll make short work of it.
Nah, for a high quality office chair, that is pretty much the minimum. Keep in mind, you go to any office where like people are expected to be sitting for 8 to 10 hours a day, the chairs in that fucking place, they're all gonna be Aarons. Like the last time I was in the office, every single chair at every single desk, and over 100, 200 desks, easy, all with Aarons. I don't know. If it's the price of comfort, something you use every day, I think that's a small price to play. Lasted you for years, yeah. Not saying that price always equates to higher quality, but in this case, price definitely equates to higher quality. Ugh. Costs as much as a couch. Depends on the couch. Ron chairs, yeah. I'm a fan of the concept of, like, if it's something that you use every day for, like, hours a day, you know, like mouse and keyboard, right? Chair. Then you shouldn't skimp out on it. Monitor, another good example. You know? Better mice, not MMO. I really like the Logitech, what is this, G Pro X Super Light? I don't remember. It's an ambidextrous mouse. Nice. Yeah. Exactly, Rusty. I need something that I can sit down in that doesn't kill my back. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Yeah, this game is pretty trippy now that the run is just like broken as all shit, isn't it? Yeah, that skip goes from the beginning of prison. We didn't do anything in prison. We didn't pick up a single weight puzzle. All the way... No! No way! Where am I? Wait. Fuck. Shit. Wow. Did I count wrong? Did I skip a number?
Yeah.
Might not have been in the corner all the way, maybe. I did do the setup very quick. Did I skip a number? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
All right. I can't vouch for the G Pro clone or whatever it's called. What is this mouse called? Super Light G Pro. Yeah. Terminated is the representation of James's nuts and the burden of carrying them. Is this better than RE7 or 8? Different. Too different to... That's apples and oranges, you know? I do really love RE7, though. Wireless always scares you. Wireless mouse, fine. Wireless keyboard, get the fuck out of here. This mouse works, I like 100% just as good wireless as wired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. On to the right. As somebody who I lived through the era of early wireless mice. There we go. I really, for the longest time, did not trust wireless mice because early wireless mice sucked. They were like incredibly laggy. They were so bad. Every wireless mouse for the longest time, up until I want to say like maybe like the 2010s, every wireless mouse just had a shitload of lag. It was not viable for gaming at all. I don't know what happened, but when Logitech and the rest of these companies started making their own wireless receivers for the mice instead of having like some generic wireless receiver setup, everything got a million times better. And now I'm pretty sure there are tests that prove that like these Logitech G Pros and some of the other major wireless mice companies behave just as good, if not better, than wired, essentially. Oh. But yeah. Why fuck Logitech? Logitech's great, dude. Please. Yeah, wireless headphones are also a lot better. Yeah. Specifically ones with their own adapter. Like, if you're just using your computer's onboard Bluetooth or something like that, that's going to introduce a whole bunch of lag. But if it has its own adapter, it's usually pretty good. Not good for rhythm gaming, can confirm.
You know I'll find
Still no wireless keyboard though. I don't fuck with that. They're probably pretty good now, but I don't know. The keyboard type that I like doesn't exist in wireless, so. And also I don't really have a need for it. I feel like a mouse, the wire actually gets in the way. It kind of like pulls the mouse in certain directions. Yeah. So weird, the gun disappeared and I heard the sound of it opening, but animation didn't play yet. The Japanese-Polish game? I mean, the developers are Polish. It shows in that they speak Polish in the dog ending. I don't know what you mean other than that. Played Metal Hellsinger on a wireless headset, felt like you couldn't hold a rhythm. Yeah. I'm a human metronome on speakers, but with my headphones, it's bad. That's kind of the only reason I haven't done a proper OSU stream, is because playing on these headphones is not good. If I can get some nice wired headphones, I'll do it, but weren't Logitech wanting to do a monthly subscription for their mice and keyboards? I never heard of that, but they didn't do that, so I don't care. There would be a way around it, even if they did. I don't know. I think any wireless headphone with or without its own dedicated adapter is going to introduce some latency. Like, it's almost unnoticeable, but the only reason it's noticeable is because I'm used to zero latency. Like, literally, like, zero. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Logitech. The light already move? I'm like not paying attention, dude. We're about to get fucking boat stage part 2. Are we actually about to get boat stage part 2? Okay, no. Is this better than Cyberpunk? They're completely different games. That's like... Is Doom better than Bejeweled? Like... Let's boat stage part 2. If you fuck up the boat stage, you get reset back to the beginning. Do it again. Open world RPG versus Counter-Strike. Trick question. The answer is Monster Hunter.
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah.
They are the most important Polish games. Tetris versus Death Flush. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Death Flush. Yeah, horror puzzle find wife sim. Honestly, that's like most of the games we beat on. Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 7. Things. RE7 or Solitaire? Ooh, tough one. I'm gonna have to give it to Solitaire, though. Trick question, Super Mario. See, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. You're entitled to your own opinion, but just know your opinion can be wrong. Come the fuck on, man. The main character. Whoa, what are you doing in here? You're the main character. Bitch, you're not even gonna get it on-screen death. Oh, we didn't fall fast enough. Oh, come on. Please. There we go. I did that too fast. You're just the terrain that's outside of the map that causes the performance to be terrible. Boo. Get out of here. Pac-Man vs. Doom 2016. I don't know. Pac-Man does have more levels. Always watching with Wazowski. Does it never do anything? James put his gun away. I just wanted to see. He's just standing there, menacingly. Wild. All emulated Intel with Duck Station at this point. Quad core, baby. GG. Man, I think I told Ecdysis I could beat this in an hour and 10 minutes RTA. That was a generous estimate, wasn't it? Yeah, 110 was my estimate, so we're definitely under that. Could have maybe said 105, but whatever. I always overestimate, because shit always goes wrong during these marathon situations.
To nie może być prawda.
Edge Pravda. What's the worst that could happen? Game crashes. I don't even have the chance to use the free cam to, like, fix us. Game crashes, like, in theater, after I get the theater skip, but before we get outside. Never watched a full speedrun live ever? Oh, nice. Well, we do this a lot here. Welcome in. Glad to have you, ugly hot dog. GG's! That'll be the last one for me tonight. It's late. It's 3 a.m. here. Is that the Polish part? Yeah. So in the original, the dialogue is in Japanese, despite the fact that the majority of the game is in English. In this version, they speak Polish, because the developers were Polish, not Japanese. Fun. Yeah, GG's. Alright. I'll be back, maybe tomorrow. It depends on when I get out of work. If I get out of work, it's gonna be similarly late. 11:30 plus-ish. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably be live like 8 p.m. Eastern, 8:30-ish. And then Monday, Tuesday, we'll probably try and do some longer streams, maybe, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., depending on when I get things done. But yeah, let's raid. We raid Abby last time. We might have. Anybody else doing speed runs? Screw it. It's a faux pas. Let's raid Abby. Abby's working on Resident Evil 7 End of Zoe. She is going to be speedrunning End of Zoe the same night that I am speedrunning Silent Hill 2 Remake for Hotfix. She's going to be on, like, I think there's a show before Speedruns from the Crypt. She's on that show. And then Speedruns from the Crypt is going to start at, like, 10. And I'm on that one. Anyway. Have a good night. Take care. Be good. Thanks for hanging out.
What the fuck?
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.